It's the second day it started with no microphone. Caught it this time. Anyway, welcome everybody. It is Friday night. Whoops. Anyway, welcome everybody. It is Friday night. Sorry, I didn't catch that in time. I hit the button and nothing happened. Anyway, that was my stream I got up, obviously. Anyway, it's 9:51 Central Time, and it is Friday night. Ending the week here. Or going into the weekend, I guess. Hope y'all had a wonderful day. I had a good day myself. I worked around my house and my yard, and we just had a barbecue. I just got done cutting the grass and lit the barbecue, and I was still cutting, and me and the doggies are, man, that was good. We had a good day and a great barbecue. So hope you guys all had a good day too. Anyway, so, oops. All right. It's just an open chat tonight, Friday night open chat. What's on your mind? I will put up a link if somebody asks. If you ask nicely. Actually, you just have to ask. And I will put up a link. And come on in and chat. Let us know what's on your mind. I got a new pack of index cards the other day. I love index cards. That's what I keep my notes on. And anyway, just realized these were here. So that's cool. That's good. Last ones I had were colored index cards. Which all right. All right. But anyway, I'm back to white ones again. So anyway, I like them when I'm listening to videos or live streams. I like them for taking notes. Anyway, so yes, I do hope y'all had a wonderful day like I did. Worked in my garden. I already harvested a big bowl full of cucumbers, so I may make pickles tomorrow. I'm not sure. Sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna have to can them pretty soon. Anyway, so what else? Oh, I've got 2 cups of raspberries now after harvesting another hour's worth of raspberries. It takes a long time to get that many. And constant picking, and it takes at least an hour, maybe hour and a half to get 2 cups. So anyway, I'm almost to 4 cups. I will have enough to make raspberry jam, wild raspberry jam. It is out of this world. Never had nothing like it. And neither has anybody who's tasted it. So anyway, I want to try to make more this year. Raspberries only come out from like the 4th of July till July 30th, just the month of July. That's it. And then they're gone. So this month I have to rock on those raspberries and make as much jam as possible while I'm working on all my other stuff, including my garden, my garage sale, and well, my protest and all kinds of stuff. So I see my cat outside on the camera. He's looking for some friends, I think. Anyway, so yeah, come in and tell us what's on your mind. I had a great week. This week was, I can't complain. I was just cutting my grass back by my pond, and it looks so beautiful. It is so beautiful back there, and the whole property is just beautiful, and I'm very grateful and thankful. It's so peaceful, so quiet. You just hear birds chirping. That's it. Occasionally, a chicken down the road, a chicken rooster, or a Once in a while, I hear a cow mooing. Sound really travels. So when I am yelling at my dogs, either because they're naughty or for fun, I always have to remember that I can hear a cow from about 2 miles away. So I gotta remember that. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, man, but the sound travels. I'll tell you that. I can actually hear the fireworks from town, which is 7 miles away. Anyway, no buildings or nothing to stop it, you know. Anyway, uh, so yeah, I hope you all had a great week too. We are now at June 21st. The sunset stopped at 9:07, and it has been 9:07 ever since, up until Monday. Sunday was the last 9:07. Monday was 9:06. Was today Friday? I'm guessing it's probably 9:05 and maybe 9:04. I don't know. Now it's going the other way though. Now the days are getting slightly shorter. Let's see what it was tonight. Still going to be after 9 o'clock, but not for long. Maybe it'll be 8 something pretty soon. We're going back the other way now. So I don't like that. I love when the days are long. So what do we have here? Um, sunset tonight.
Today, the sun set at 9:05 p.m.
9:05. So it's very, very slowly going back in the other direction now. So Sunday it was 9:07, Monday it was 9:06, and now we're at the end of the week. It's only at 9:05. So it's going to very slowly start going back. And the sunrise will start changing too. Yeah, June 21st. They said the longest day is June 21st, but it stays at that same sunset for, I thought it was 3 days, and this year it was 10 days. Crap, it was almost like 2 weeks. That was weird. I've never seen it do that. But anyway, maybe it'll be lighter for a week the rest of the year. A week longer. Anyway. So it was nice going through the Egyptian deities this week. Um, I learned a few things. I think one of the funniest ones was the goddess, the girl god, and I forgot what her name was, but when she drank a lot of beer, she got drunk and she got violent and would cause storms and earthquakes and stuff. Hey, stop it! Trying to get in his little house there, and he's got a little cardboard box he's in, so he's trying to like make it, I don't know, make the floor fluffy or something. I don't know. As a matter of fact, I got the cat up here by me now, which not really my favorite thing. Um, because he's been sick and stuff. So anyway, I had to move him and his box up here. So I'm not happy about that. And neither is he. Well, I don't know. He wasn't really going to the back of the house, so he's up here now. So I like him, but anyway, he just stole my steak off my plate when I ran outside for a second. I didn't think he was gonna do it because he was circling my steak at my desk, and when I had told him to get out of there, get away from my steak. Hey, Grace. Yeah, so I just cooked a barbecue for me and the dogs. They had chicken, I had steak. And anyway, I put my steak at my desk on a plate, a decent sized steak. And the cat was kind of circling. I said, "Get out of here, get away from there." And the cat ran off, and I thought I had to run outside to the barbecue for one more thing. And I thought, would he grab that? And I said, "Oh heck no! I just shoot him away, and I'll be back in a flash. I'm not even going to be gone a minute." So I go outside, and I hear a crash, and the cat had knocked over my big water jug, which is metal, and knocked the silverware. So anyway, it made a big noise, and I thought, I said, "Oh hell no!" And I ran back in the house, and my steak was gone. And I looked over, and he had it. He's got 3 different bowls of cat food. He's got 3 plates of different kinds of food. He had my steak on top of all the big pile of cat food. And anyway, yeah, man, it made me mad. So I grabbed it from him, washed it off, scrubbed it off, put it back on the grill. Anyway, made me so mad. Can't believe he had the nerve to do that. It just was a second too, and he knew he only had a second because I had one more thing to grab outside. And as soon as I got out, I heard that crash, and not only that, but my water tipped on top of my keyboard, my wireless keyboard, and got wet. So anyway, not fun, not cool, and not fun. So needless to say, he didn't get nothing. He can stick with his cat food today. Anyway, and he knows it's wrong. I mean, that's why he had to sneak. And I always told my kids that. Like my kids would say, "Well, I didn't know what was wrong." And I'd say, "Well, then why were you sneaking?" Nobody sneaks unless you know you're doing something wrong. And I told my kids that. I don't know what they did. I caught them doing something. And they said, "Well, I didn't know it was wrong." And I said, "Then why were you sneaking?" Nobody sneaks unless you know it's wrong. And that cat was sneaking so he knows it's wrong. Goes for kids and cats and everybody. If you have to sneak, it's wrong. Well, I told my kids, unless it's like a surprise birthday party or something like that, that's it. Otherwise, it's probably wrong. It's the only thing I can think of that would be an exception. Like, okay, maybe like a surprise birthday party. Otherwise, anything else sneaking is probably wrong. I don't know. Whoa, somebody just lit off some fireworks. That was close. I think it was a neighbor or something. They're probably writing bottle rockets off over my house. uh, anyway. I was gonna go to the carnival today. I was all ready to go, and then it looked like it was gonna rain. And I thought, well, I don't want to go if it's gonna start raining. That'd suck. So I went back to doing some projects, and then it got really sunny and nice out again. It never did rain. But anyway, I kind of got deterred from going, and I got kind of busy. So I might go tomorrow, just for a few minutes. Go up there and check out the town carnival, something like corn cob days or something. I don't know. I haven't heard any fireworks yet tonight, and that is fine by me. Yeah. Has there been a lot? The only fireworks I heard was in town at their big thing on Friday night. Not Friday night. Whenever 4th of July was, Tuesday. Actually, they went. There's another one. I haven't heard anybody around here shooting fireworks off. I only have like 2 neighbors that are within probably where I could hear that. And then I got on the other side of me. There is a home, but it's a vacation home for somebody, and they don't come up very often, so they're not even up right now. So it must be one of the neighbors down the road. Yeah. It was funny. Somebody, I was watching a live stream and they held up their phone. They live near Boston, Massachusetts, and I forgot where they were, but near Boston, and they and they videotaped the finale. You know, the grand finale. Went on for at least a minute or two. But anyway, oh, it's okay, Caleb. But anyway, I was just mesmerized. It was a really good grand finale. Usually, you know, it's lame to watch it on a video, but actually, he had a good video of it. It was super loud Friday night. Kitten was right. Oh, really? Yeah. Actually, Caleb, well, there are two of them just went off here, and Caleb just came over. He's concerned. Are you concerned about those bangs outside, huh? That's never happened. Well, we have gunshots up here. Kind of a lot of gunshots, but they're used to that. They don't know what the firecrackers are, though. Firecrackers sound different than gunshots. But yeah, we're used to the gunshots, but not the firecrackers. A lot of people up here, we're out in the country, so a lot of people shoot. I heard somebody shooting a machine gun off like an AK-47 the other day. Must have been maybe 5 miles down the road. If I could hear it perfect. Maybe like a couple miles away, maybe. Like I said, sound travels up here. Yeah, the dogs don't like that, do they? Do they? Oh, Grace, you want to come up and chat tonight if you feel like it? Otherwise, I don't know. I probably won't be on long. Did Seattle do their hologram event again this year? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's a yearly thing or was it a once? Or was it a one-time deal? I forgot about that. But that was pretty demonic, wasn't it? Was that last year? Seems longer. Oh, listen to that fireworks. It's okay, Caleb. Caleb's scared. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. That's okay. He does not like that. Shut up. Shut the window. How about that, Caleb? As soon as I shut the windows, it stopped. I don't think they can see me all the way up there. That's funny. It's okay, Caleb. It's okay, buddy. You did not like the firecrackers, did ya? You don't like that. My phone is charging. I've been chatting with my son's girlfriend. She's in the hospital. Oh, I hope everything's okay. Yeah, that's all right. One of these days, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I keep putting it off. I got a big bonfire I have to have, so I should do that on a live stream sometime. I thought about it tonight, but I just totally ran out of time. I was cutting my grass, and we lit the barbecue. I was cutting more grass, and we did the barbecue, and I just got done, so I had no time for a barbecue. Plus, I've been really getting ready for that. I've really been getting ready for my protests I'm going to be doing. I should tomorrow. I'm supposed to get my bullhorn delivered by Amazon. I got a big bullhorn for protesting. Attention, everybody! Attention, everybody! Imagine if I had that thing here; they could hear it all the way in town. I bet. But yeah, I got my megaphone is coming tomorrow. I've almost done with my big sign. I've got about a 12-foot high sign that I can just hang on to, have the stick on the ground, and just stand my post. And with my bullhorn and hand out flyers. And I got to do the flyers. I got to do tomorrow morning. I have to do 2 videos. So when they hand out the flyers, they'll be referred to some videos. And my new channel. Don't know about Seattle. The Elvis Prophet would know. Yeah, I think it was just a one-time thing. I just looked up Seattle fireworks, and it's nothing big. I think that was a one-time thing, wasn't it? I don't see anything. I don't know. Yeah, the Elvis Prophet, huh? Well, his August 11th, is it 11th? When's the date that his second prediction that never comes true is head wound? The Trump head wound, is that August 4th? Obama's birthday? What day is that? I forgot. August 4th. That'll be another failed prophecy. His numbers are dipping. August 8th, thank you. Oh, like 88, huh? 8-8. Huh. Well, that'll be another failed prophecy. And speaking of which, I got to get over to my other channel and make some more failed prophecy updates. I'm about to do another video on my other channel about the first half 2023 failed prophecies. Is it August 11th? Well, when is Obama's birthday? Or Trump's birthday? No, it's not Trump. It's Obama's birthday. Let's see. When is Obama's birthday? I think it's August 4th. It is. It's August 4th. On Obama's birthday, August 4th, 8-4. He's less than 2 years older than me. It's Barack Obama Day is celebrated every August 4th, which is his birthday. Did you know that's Barack Obama Day, August 4th? Yeah, so it's August 4th. And the other one was Trump's birthday, which is June 11th, if I remember right. When is Trump's birthday?
Donald Trump was born on June 14th, 1946.
June 14th. Hopalong Hopkins is waiting for an update. Yeah, I think so. So what I was going to do. Oh, you're right. That is Flag Day. Is June 14th is Flag Day, right? Yep, it is. His birthday's on Flag Day, isn't it? Trump's birthday's on Flag Day? Oh, no. I don't know. But either way, it's not going to happen. Either way, it's going to fail. Prophecy will fail. Like it does every year. False prophets never change. And neither does their success rate, which is always at 0. But yep. Anyway, we'll just have an open chat tonight and tomorrow. As usual, Sunday or Monday, we're going to probably go back and do a few more things about the Egyptian gods and goddesses. We're going to go a little bit deeper into the main ones. And a couple other things. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow will be an open chat. I keep wanting to come on in the afternoon on one of these weekends. But I just never really feel like it. But anyway, one of these days, maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. So the famous YouTube prophet said the U.S. flag is God's underwear. It is the U.S. flag is God's underwear. Really? Did you get a clip of that? Because I would love to. Um, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. It says the guy who wears underoos, giant diapers. No doubt he's in diapers already. Because, yeah. Yeah, why is he looking at God's underwear? So God had U.S. flag underwear on when he saw? Even Moses didn't get to see his underwear. But yeah, that's right. He is better than Moses, isn't he? He's always one-upping Moses. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you're not supposed to look at his underwear. That says Captain Underpants, yes. Yeah, when he starts telling you what God's underwear looks like, especially if it's a US flag underwear, come on. Any kind of, if anybody was describing God's underwear, trying to tell you what that looks like, yeah, you need to run. For many, many reasons. Oh, yeah. I got a lot of things going on, a lot of irons in the fire. So, yeah, I have to do my first batch of pickles. I'm going to be pickling some cucumbers. Just picked a big bowl full today. Can't wait to bite into some crunchy pickles that I make myself. They're the bomb, man. And dill out of my own garden. I went and bought some garlic. I could try to grow my own garlic. I didn't go that far. I got the onions, everything for spaghetti growing out there. I did do a video today. I did do a video of my garden today. I just haven't put it up yet. Quite different from 6 weeks ago, or even 5 weeks ago. It was pretty much empty garden beds that were just. In fact, one of them I hadn't even finished cleaning out. So anyway, quite a difference in 5 weeks. They're rocking. My garden's rocking. If you grow garlic, grow the large bulbs. Really? I just bought some one big garlic bulb at the store in the bin. The fresh ones. Well, thanks. I heard you can. I think you can grow them. I saw Homestead Heart growing them, and I think she said they're pretty hardy. You can grow them different times of season, maybe even twice. I can't remember. But anyway, it was a good thing. Made it sound easy. But yeah. But I don't really use that much of that. I barely use it, so only for pickling pretty much, and sometimes for cooking, but I don't need a ton of it, you know what I mean? So yeah. Um yeah, what are you growing this year, Grace? You got tomatoes, I'm assuming. But I did a video today showing my garden, and I got, man, it's doing great. Carrots are coming up pretty thick. I gotta thin those out, but anyway, I love summer. This is one of the reasons why. But it's a personal preference. Garlic comes in different sizes. I prefer larger size, less to clean. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just bought one big giant cluster. I can't remember what it's called. A bulb. One big bulb. It'll be enough to start my canning anyway. It's so much work, but it is worth it. You know what I mean? It's kind of a lot of work. You gotta wash out you gotta, first of all, wash out your jars and put them in the oven, get them nice and dry and heat it up. And And on the stove, you're cooking your brine. You're making up your brine and anyway, cutting up your pickles, stuffing the jars, putting in your dill and your garlic, and then you fill up the brine, and you got anyway. And then you put the lids on and make sure it's nice and clean, and then you boil it for 10 minutes, and it's done deal. But it is kind of a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's something you got to get in the mode. Now that you're looking at dog food recipes, are you seeing garlic is okay for dog? Garlic, cinnamon, turmeric. Yeah. Yes, garlic is good. As a matter of fact, you can feed garlic to a dog to repel mosquitoes. I mean, I'm sorry, ticks and fleas. Maybe mosquitoes too. I can't remember. But yeah, it was actually a tick and flea repellent. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I used the other day? I used a brand new grinder. I ordered it when I thought the tribulation was here, and I ordered tons of 5-gallon buckets of dried corn. I was gonna grind it up, and anyway, I was grinding some up for the birds the other day. I took it out of the box, put it together. I had to watch a video to figure out how to use it. Anyway, and how to put it together, and anyway, I thought, you know what? This is also a meat grinder. I could be grinding my own meat in that thing. You know what I mean? But anyway, I ground turkey. I've looked at Walmart and my grocery store here, and there's no ground turkey there. I gotta look elsewhere, I guess. Actually, no. Maybe I did not work at Walmart. I looked at 2 stores so far. No ground turkey, fresh or frozen. ACV is good for that too. What is ACV? I know what an ATV is. ATV. And speaking of which, which is another false, failed prophecy that ATVs did not invade Israel and dirt bikes. Apple cider vinegar. Oh, that's ACV. Is good for what? You mean pour it on the dog or what? What do you do? Spray it on the dog? I have apple cider vinegar. I got a brand new bottle. Huh. What do you do with it? Spray it on the dog? He's definitely not going to drink it. Vinegar is good for everything, you guys. I mean, it's the best cleaner. Floor cleaner, counters, everything. Mosquitoes, but you need to reapply it frequently. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's good for everything. Yeah, that's no fun. Yeah, once the sun goes down, you get chewed up, man. There's no stopping them. You know what I mean? No stopping them. And I'm not gonna put that mosquito repellent on DDT or whatever the heck that is. Who knows what it did to people? I think it gave birth defects if you're pregnant or something. Anyway, not good. But yeah, I got a lot of plans I'm in the middle of, and I have a big poster I'm working on for my side 2 of my giant billboard sign. So yeah, got a lot of irons in the fire right now. But anyway, things are going good. Anybody wants to come up and visit me, I've got my guest camper out there, a beautiful camper there for anybody that wants to come up and visit. I got somewhere for you to stay. I did not get a paddle boat for my pond yet. That the lady never called me back. I had my truck trailer, everything hooked up, ready to go in a blizzard to go get that thing. And she, I don't know, flaked out. I don't know what happened to her. Anyway, that kind of got put on the back burner because I've been doing so many other things. Working on my garage sale too for September for Labor Day. But yeah, I'm learning a lot of good stuff about dog food, everything you can imagine, anything a vet can tell you. There's vets on YouTube, just like doctors who have given up their practices or given up their traditional jobs to go and tell the truth on YouTube. Doctors have done it, and vets are doing it too. Um, you know, tell you how to treat these animals at home like you should be doing. Instead, everybody's tricked into just like everything, then bring them on in. Hundreds of dollars later, when you could have just put some aloe on something or, whatever. And it's always the same story, vets and clinics. So anyway, I like that. No shortage of doctors. I mean, there's not like, I mean, there's probably 1 million doctors in the United States. Who knows? But yeah, as far as ones that will tell you how to treat things yourself, not hardly any. 1 out of 1 million, probably, or 1 out of 100,000. Not many, because they will lose their jobs. So, but anyway, good stuff. But yeah, I've been working hard every day and just getting tired at night. When I sit down, I get tired. I see the ambers, they're still glowing from my barbecue. I'll show you. It's out on my front area out here. Camera's not coming on. I guess camera don't want to work. It's weird. Camera won't come on. Oh, I bet I know why. This holder's pushing on something. Pushing on one of the buttons. Now let's try it. Oh shit. Am I back? Am I back? Okay, I'm back. All right, let's try it again now. Now let's see if I can turn the camera on. There. All right. Here's my back area here. My tomato plants. Oh, I never left. Here's the ambers glowing in my barbecue grill. Oh, there's an orb. I just get it. Bugs. See the bugs? Now, I know people who would say those are orbs and spirits, but they're not. They're bugs. That is a bug. Anyway. All right. I never left. Okay. Those are my tomato plants outside. You see those bugs? Those are bugs. Those, I know people try to pass those off as spirits, and that is bull crap. Those are bugs. Especially on a camera, they light up. Anyway, well, guys, I'll just wrap it up and get off of here. I'm going to do some stuff. Stuff. But yeah, it was a great day. Even that the cat, I can't believe that cat grabbed that big steak and took off with it and hopped from my desk to a table and threw it on top of his food by the time I came back in that fast. Anyway, so yeah. But I'm getting kind of worried about Dee. We have not seen her for a while. I really hope she's okay. I hope she's not sick or anything. What's yours is his. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Is that used to be one of my favorite sayings when I was married. I told everybody, uh, in my marriage, what's mine is his, and what his is his. Ah. Oh, you mean the steak? Oh, yes, yes. He thinks so. He thinks I cooked that for him and put it in my spot, even though I just waved him off away from it moments before. He was circling it like a shark. I'm like, oh heck no, get away from there. And then he ran, and I went outside just for a second to grab something. Came back. Well, I went as soon as I got outside. I heard crash. It was this my water jug here crashed over and hit the fork, and that made more noise. When I came in, my steak was gone. It was on top of his food, and he had already run for his life, and my water was glunk 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 dripping out on top of my keyboard. That's a good thing about drinking water. When I spill something, it's water. Now, had it been Kool-Aid or pop or anything, everything is sticky and it's gross and it never works again. But water, it might work. But yes, he did take the steak and he ran off with it. I can't even believe it. The nerve. That's a lot of nerve. When I just waved him off, he knew damn well it wasn't his, it was mine. And it was wrong to take it. He did it anyway. He thought I was going to be outside for hours. I know it. I know what he thought. This is exactly what he thought. Oh, she's going to be out. She's gone for hours. When she comes back, she'll blame somebody else. No. What he didn't count on was when he jumped on the desk, he knocked something over and made a bunch of noise. But it didn't stop him. He still grabbed the steak and took off with it. The steak was like twice as big as his head. It was giant. And he took off with it. Can't believe it. Nerve. How rude. And he's got 3 kinds of food over there. 3 kinds. And he dropped it on his plate. Unbelievable. Like, I'm going to come in and say, huh, mine's gone. Like, I'm not going to notice it's over here. He'd be like, no, this is my steak. It's on my plate. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I wonder what happened to mine. I can just imagine. Anyway. But I actually had cooked 2 steaks. And so I had my other one. I have not eaten that one yet. I had my other steak. I had about half my other steak. So I'm not even getting close to get that second one that he took off. That was the first one that was done. I put it on my plate, put it on there. And the other one I put on a different plate. He'll make it up to you, pay back in mice carcasses. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be yummy. Yeah. Yeah, he used to be back in the further in the house, further in the house there, but he's been sick and just I don't know. He doesn't want to go back there to use the box. So anyway, I had to move him and the box up here. So occasionally you hear because he's got the runs all the time, and I didn't want to do it, but I had to bring him and his box up into this area because he just got to where he didn't want to go in the back of the house. I don't know why. I think the other boy cat maybe like beat him up back there or something. Anyway, he's got a fear going back to the back of the house now. So he's at the front of the house where I'm at, and yeah, so I had to move his box up here. So I have a big spray bottle here for when he uses the box. It's very unpleasant. Then I have a This stuff is the bomb, you guys. I love it. So yeah, I have to listen to it and I have to smell it every occasionally. I'm not at my desk very often. Maybe, I don't know, a couple hours at night. But this stuff is the bomb. It's Febreze pine cut, fresh cut pine. Smells like a Christmas tree. Smell it here. Fresh cut pine. This stuff is the bomb. Takes the odors out in seconds. But yeah, I'm not real happy about that. But I really don't have a choice. I have all my rooms are shut off. They're cat-free zones. So he either goes in the back where he was, or he's up here. Anyway, both bedrooms are shut. My bathroom's shut. The furnace room is shut. Utility room is shut. Everything is shut except for this area here in the back. So anyway, yeah. So he's stinking up my area and robbing my food off my plate. So that's not cool. Anyway, which is why I liked him when he was in the back of the house. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway. It is what it is. I got to bring him to another doctor because the last doctor couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. She just wanted to put him on steroids the rest of his life. He haven't even run a test yet because the cat went like bat crap crazy in the vet and just went crazy, and nobody could get near him, not even me. We had to throw a towel on him, and anyway, even with the towel, the vet and the assistant couldn't and me, all three of them, we couldn't hold him down. And they tried like putting a towel over him and wrapping him, and he just went nuts. So anyway, they put him on steroids, and I mean, now if I bring him back, he's just stronger. He's got bigger muscles. He's just gonna fight more. Anyway, I gotta try a different vet. There's only one other vet in this town. And that vet is only open like twice a week, and it's out of their house, which is fine. And then the next one, well, actually, the next two towns up north, she owns both of those vets too, so I can't go to those. So I have to go south, and once I go south, there's a city down there that's got another vet. I brought Spencer to get a Lyme's disease test one time. During COVID, they came out to the car and got him and did a Lyme's disease test. And he didn't have Lyme's. Sprout had it, but he didn't. So anyway, I do have one more vet in another town. So he's got to try a different vet. Because, yeah, this lady, I don't know, she can't handle him. Looking at me like I'm crazy. And I said, you know, have you ever heard of a rage cage? And she said, yeah. I said, well, do you have one of those? We put it on his head. And she said, no, you don't put those on cats. I said, I said, I just saw a YouTube video. It was this gigantic cat, and his name was Thor. And he was giant. I mean, it was giant, like a dog size. It was huge. His name was Thor, and he was a problem. And they wanted to groom him, get him, wash him, and fluff him up, and cut his hair and all that. He was a mess. So Thor wasn't having it. So they put a rage cage on his head. It looks like it's like a size of a softball. It's round, and it's a cage, and you just snap it over their head, and they can't bite you. You know what I mean? And then like that's half the battle, and then they ended up giving him a whole beauty treatment. And this cat was like, anyway, she's looking at me like I'm out of my mind. I'm like, she said, those are for dogs. And I said, well, it's on YouTube. It's a cat named Thor. It was a giant cat, and it worked good. She said, yeah, we don't have those for cats. Like, I'm an idiot. I'm thinking, how would that even work on a dog? The dog doesn't have a round head. What kind of a rage cage would go on a dog anyway? I'm thinking, anyway, she puts him out to put my cat on steroids the rest of his life? Like, I need to get out of here. Anyway, I tried the steroids for 30 days, and I said, well, nothing really happened. well, we just put it on him for the rest of his life. Well, if nothing happened in 30 days of nonstop steroids, why would we keep doing this? And he hasn't even had a blood test yet. You don't even have a diagnosis. You don't know what's wrong with him yet. Like, okay, now I'm an idiot. Like, anyway, I just have to quietly go find another vet and bring him somewhere else and see if they have a rage cage for his head or something. Why automatically jump to steroids without any test? I know that's what she wanted to put it. And after 30 days, the steroids did nothing. Nothing. He didn't get better one bit. So why would I continue him on steroids? Okay. The first time when he lost it inside the office and stuff, and she didn't. Anyway, she said, well, let's just try him on steroids for 30 days and see if anything good happens. I said, okay. I'm down for that. You know what I mean? If she thinks, you think it's going to help, she said, maybe. I said, okay. And then after 30 days, it didn't help. It didn't do nothing. Yeah, long-term I was on steroids. I had 2 back surgeries, and I had to go on steroids. And it is horrible. For one thing, you can't stop eating. And you gain a lot of weight. And I think she thought, because he had lost so much weight, I think he thought if he ate a bunch, he would gain weight. No, he already eats a bunch, and he's losing weight. Anyway, I thought, I can figure out stuff better than this. I mean, it's not, he doesn't have a problem eating. Anyway, I'm thinking, this is weird. Yeah. Anyway, so I brought my dogs in for the kennel cough that they got from a puppy. And somebody brought over a puppy had kennel cough. So they all had kennel cough. 2 of them, I'd get all 3 of them brought. So anyway, while I'm there, I said, okay, my cat's gone through the 30 days of steroids. Now, should I bring him back, or what should we do? Well, okay, let me go check. She comes back. Well, the vet said, let's just put him on steroids the rest of his life. I'm like, well, he hasn't even had any tests yet. Anyway, I'm like, I don't know. Let me call you back. Anyway. That's why people have to be their own advocates. You have to speak up and be your own advocates and do your own thinking. Just because they're doctors, no, they don't always make sense. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, it wrecks your body. Steroids wreck your body for long term. Anyway, yeah, I've been on twice for my back surgeries, and yeah, it wasn't fun. Anyway, so yeah, I got to try another doctor. But before I do, I was also watching cat videos. Veterinarians talk about veterinarians talking about cats. Like cats with diarrhea. That's what my cat's got. Chronic diarrhea. And they're saying switch it to a raw food diet, you know what I mean? And again, brown up some ground turkey. Same with the dogs. Ground turkey with the cats. Ground up some turkey. They don't need carbs. Just ground up some turkey. They don't even need vegetables, but you can put some in there. But ground up some of that ground turkey, brown it up, cook it up for them, and give them that. And just start feeding them. They got diets for that. And anyway, I thought that's what I'm going to do. Maybe get rid of cut him off from the kibble, and as they said, like feed him only every 12 hours, and that way he eats a lot, and then his stomach empties out like anybody. Once your stomach is empty, it can heal, and then you give it good food again and let the empty and then let it go through and heal. And that's how you heal the stomach, animals and people. I mean, that's why intermittent fasting is good. Good for you. Anyway, yeah, look at some of the former athletes who took steroids. Yeah. Yeah, and then when you stop, plus what is he going to do? Start swearing at me and get abusive? Oh, my cat being abusive to me. Anyway, they get kind of roid rage, right? The athletes that are on steroids, they get like abusive and angry and rageful, roid rage, go into rages, fits of rages. Anyway, yeah, cat rage. And then that's when you're going to need the rage cage because he's on steroids and he's got roid rage, and we need the rage cage for the roid rage. It's kind of hard to say, but yes. All right, well, I'm going to get off here, guys, and continue with my stuff. I'm going to get my big poster done too. Yeah. Let me just see real quick. If I look up rage cage, is there a cat on there or is it a dog? Rage cage. Rage room. Rage game. Rage table. Rage drinking game. Rage cage for animals. They got one. See? Look, I put this crazy cat in a where is it? I put this crazy cat in a rage cage. Here's another one. Brilliant tortie cat escapes a rage cage. See, they're all cats. She told me like I'm crazy. That's for dogs. How would you even put a cage around a dog's head? They got a big pointed face. I mean, unless it's like I don't know, what would you call it? I'm distracted by these pictures. They're just kind of distracting. But yeah, so I had a old English bulldog or French bulldog. Yeah, they got a round head with no nose on them. They got like a cat head. But any other dog, they got a long nose. The cage wouldn't even work. Rage cage. I don't know. Rage cage on the head. It's round like a cat's head, not oval. Most dogs' head. Yeah, most dogs have a pointed head, a nose. Yeah. Anyway, she's looking at me like I'm crazy. That's for dogs, she said. I'm like, no, you can look it up. It was there's a cat named Thor. It worked good for him. This cat, nobody could manage it. I mean, nobody could get near it. And they put that thing on his head and they gave him a bath and everything. Here it is. Actually, that is funny. That is funny. Here, look how mad he is. Look at. Well, it says astronaut cat. I'm pretty sure this is it. Look how mad he is. He wants to bite so bad. Astronaut cat. I'm pretty sure that. There he is. Look at how mad he is. See, you can do anything you want to him. She could examine him, listen to his heartbeat, run tests on him, all kinds of stuff. Like, you can't do that to a dog. You could not do that to a dog. Look at it. How would you put that on a dog? Unless it's like a French bulldog, okay? It would be safer and more comfortable for the cat than slapping a towel over its head and then trying to smother it and continue to handle and battle the cat. Exactly. That wasn't fun either. They threw the towel over the cat, and two of them tried to hold the cat down. I'm trying to help too, all three of us, and it's just like, man, this is not good. I'm like, well, my cat can't be the only one that doesn't like the vet. You know what I mean? You tell me all the other cats just lay there and let you do what they want? How? Come on, this got to be common. You know what I mean? No. It was funny. Remember that song? Despite all my rage, I'm still just a cat in a cage. What was that, Kurt Cobain? Despite all my rage, I'm still just a cat in a cage. Oh man. Oh, he's so mad. A cat can go into cardiac arrest. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Do you know what her solution was? Bring the cat in and we'll put it under anesthesia, which I just had for Sprout when he got hit with the porcupine in the face. They had to put him under anesthesia and pull the things out of his face. They had to knock him out. And that was $300 and something. Okay. So I'm supposed to have you come in and put my cat under anesthesia so you could run some tests on it and listen to his heart? Really? So right there is $300. Well, mine is plucking thorns out of his face, so I don't know. It'd be a good $250. Yeah, I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, her solution, exactly. More money. Yeah, her everything she came up with cost money. Anyway. I cannot be the only one who's got a cat who hates vets. Of course they hate vets. They know what the hell's going on. Anyway. All right. Now I'm getting off. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you again, Grace. And anybody else who was here, thanks for coming. And let's see, Grace and somebody else gave me a thumbs up. So thank you, whoever else gave me a thumbs up. Thank you, Grace, for the thumbs up. Yes, her solution is everything she thought of just made her more money. I'm like, I think I need to go somewhere else. Anyway. So thanks for listening, guys. For listening on the replay, thanks for listening on the replay. It was just an open chat, nothing earth-shaking or anything. So anyway, have a good rest of the Friday night. Thank you, Father, for the gathering. Thank you for another week. Thank you for everything. Yes, and a shout out to John. Yes, good evening to a shout out to John. A shout out to Che and Mrs. Che, Christy. And everybody else. Yep, graces, love, prayers, and blessings to y'all. Yes, a shout out to John. A lot of times we will see John on Friday nights or Saturday nights, sometimes on the weekends, because I think he's a busy guy. And so anyway, we're always happy to see him. Always happy to see anybody, because we love y'all. Anyway, thanks for coming in. God bless you all. Have a great rest of your Friday night and enjoy your Saturday. I think I'm going to go to the carnival in town tomorrow and get something good to eat. Anyway, love you guys. Love you too, Grace. Love you all. Thanks for coming in.